Chapter 12: Education, Culture, and the Spirit of Custodianship. The success of custodianship is not only a matter of laws and economics, it is a matter of mindset and identity. We must re educate the nation, reawaken the soul of Ubuntu, and cultivate a new generation that sees itself not as consumers of what others have built, but as custodians of land, nature, knowledge, and each other. 1. Rebuilding education for sovereignty. Education must move beyond colonial curricula and imported ideologies. A custodianship curriculum must be introduced at all levels of the education system, from early childhood to university. Key curriculum pillars: land and environmental ethics. Children must understand that land is life, not a commodity. Practical agrotech and ecological farming. Schools must integrate gardens, permaculture, and soil science. Community economics and cooperatives. Teach cooperative principles, local production, and circular economies. Civic education for democracy. Teach youth about the Constitution, local governance, and social justice. Indigenous knowledge and history. Recenter African stories, technologies, cosmologies, and languages. 2. Training custodians, not just workers. Universities, TVET colleges, and community centers must become custodianship academies. The focus should be on producing producers, not just job seekers. Immediate actions: create custodianship vocational schools for farming, water management, renewable energy, and local manufacturing. Launch a national custodianship youth corps, youth trained to serve in land restoration, infrastructure, local enterprise, and food systems. Incentivize teaching and rural placement. Offer debt forgiveness and housing for graduates who teach in rural and poor communities. 3. National cultural revival for collective identity. A new cultural campaign must ignite national pride and collective consciousness. The people must believe in the future we are building. Strategies: national artistic projects, films, music, murals, and theater celebrating land struggles, heroes, and Ubuntu values. Custodianship festivals, annual local events that blend farming, knowledge sharing, music, and innovation. Community radio stations, focused on land education, cooperative success stories, and civic engagement. Traditional leaders and healers, involve them in reviving ethical codes, storytelling, and ceremonies that root people in ancestral responsibility. 4. The Ubuntu digital learning revolution. Modern custodianship must embrace digital tools. Every child and adult must have access to knowledge, regardless of location. Immediate goals: free national digital library, access to books, tutorials, history, and tech education in all South African languages. Offline community tablets, load custodianship content for rural areas with no internet. AI powered learning companions, tools to help learners understand land laws, climate change, and entrepreneurship in real time. 5. Protecting language and indigenous knowledge systems. Language is not just a tool, it is a weapon of liberation. Custodianship demands the elevation of indigenous languages as media of science, law, governance, and innovation. Policies: translate land laws and custodianship principles into isiZulu, Sepedi, Zitsonga, Setswana, isiXhosa, and all other native languages. Establish indigenous knowledge documentation centers in each province. Recognize traditional agricultural methods, herbal medicine, and conflict resolution systems as valid science. 6. The role of the family and the community elders. Education is not limited to classrooms. The family and the elders are the first and last custodians of a people's soul. Programs to launch: Elder Youth Intergenerational Circles, weekly community storytelling and skill exchange, parent education programs. Teach parents how to raise custodians, not consumers. Ubuntu Leadership Awards. Honor elders who serve their communities with integrity and wisdom. Conclusion of Chapter 12. No revolution survives without a culture to sustain it. If we only change policies but not people's hearts, the system will revert. Education must teach us how to live, how to share, and how to preserve. Culture must remind us where we come from and why we must never go back. In this new equation, our minds and spirits must rise with the soil beneath our feet.